Good evening, children. I hope you all are fine. We are doing the revision for your second midterm. We already did half revision earlier. Today, in continuation, page number 81H. It says join the sentences using participle phrases. Five sentences are given in the book. Number one, Farley checked his mail. Full stop. He replied to the important ones. That's given in the book. So the answer you have to write like this. Having checked his mail, comma. In the book there is a full stop, here you have to write comma. Having checked his mail, comma. Farley replied to the important ones. Number two, in the book, Aman had not flown alone, full stop. He was not given the certificate. So when you join the sentences using past participle phrases, its answer is like this. Not having flown alone, comma. Remember, having H capital, not N capital. After comma, Aman is the name of a person, proper noun, so you will write capital A. Aman was not given the certificate, full stop. Number three, in the book, the teacher was sitting at the desk, full stop. He checked papers. Answer, sitting at the desk, comma, the teacher checked the papers. Number four, the boys walked along the bridge, full stop. They sang old songs. Answer, walking along the bridge, comma. The boys sang old songs. Number five, in the book, they rang up the doctor, full stop. He lived close by. Answer, they rang up the doctor living close by. Next, fill in the blanks with the simple past and past perfect tenses of the verbs given within the brackets. V dash, in the bracket given C, you have to write saw. So exam, on your exam, when you are writing the test, please don't write what is given in the bracket. In the question paper it will be there in the bracket, but you don't write it. Write only the full sentence. We saw that Mr. Leo had put on the hat that we had given him yesterday. So please, when you write this saw, had put on, had given, all these are the answers. Please mark it with different ink or underline your answers. Children, listen very carefully. The answers you can use different ink to write, or you write with the same blue but underline the answers. And don't be writing saw, had put on, had given. No, that will not be accepted. You have to write the full sentence. Got it? Number two, the people laughed after Mr. Leo had read out his poem. The teacher checked the poem we had written. Mr. Leo fed his pet cat after he had eaten his own dinner. The birds built a nest in Mr. Leo's beard as he had not combed it for weeks. Next, read the sentence and answer the questions. The sentence is, you are not a shoemaker by trade. Write the question. In the exam, you don't have to write the question, the sentence as well as the question. Write the exact question number and write ABC and write the answer. Who asked this question and why? Mr. Lorry asked this question to get a reaction from the shoemaker, full stop. What was the answer? The shoemaker replied in the negative. Negative means no, I don't know. That is answer. How had the person been spoken to learnt the trade? He had learnt the trade in the prison. Full stop. So here write A answer, B answer, C answer. Write like that. And next sentence. I arise from dreams of thee in the first sweet sleep of night. This is a poem lines. From these lines, 3 questions are asked. The first question, who does thee refer to? Answer, thee refers to someone that the poet had dreamt of. Next, when does the poet awake? Answer, the poet wakes up in the middle of the night. Next question, what is the poet's mood in these lines? The poet is anxious in these lines. Full stop. This is very important. Only then a sentence finishes, ends. Next, answer these questions. Describe the shoemaker in your own words. Answer, the shoemaker looked weak, withered and pale. Full stop. He had a hollow face with bright eyes and dark eyebrows. Full stop. His beard was grey and his face was extremely thin. Full stop. Why wasn't the girl afraid of the shoemaker? Answer, the girl was not afraid of the shoemaker because she knew him from before and therefore knew that he was not harmful. Next question, what made Elizabeth feel that the distance was nothing? Elizabeth felt, F-E-L-T. Elizabeth felt. Please learn the spelling for all the words. Felt that the distance was nothing because of her determination to be there for Jane in her illness. Full stop. It is this motive which made her not to think of the distance. Full stop. What was the apothecary's verdict? Verdict means the final decision or the coming to the conclusion. Okay. Verdict regarding Jane's health. The apothecary said that Jane had caught a violent cold. He prescribed some draughts and advised her to take rest. We have already learned draught means the medicines, and he told her to take rest. Next, why does Mr. Lear weep by the ocean and on top of the hill? Mr. Lear weeps by the ocean and on the top of the hill because he is lonely. Full stop. What do you think the poem is about? The poem talks about the issue of identity. We often judge people solely, that is single, soul means single, solely, on the basis of their looks, but that might be misleading at times. Misleading means mistake. Just by looking at a person, we cannot tell what kind of a person they are. At times, many times, it misleading, giving a wrong answer. The fact that some people find Mr. Lear pleasant and some don't prove that a person's personality cannot be assessed by their looks. So learn the answers, learn the spellings. What is the state of the night in the first 3 lines of the first stanza? A gentle wind was blowing and the stars were shining. Full stop. So children, revise all this yesterday's and today's for your second midterm, which you will be having it on Tuesday. Prepare well, write. Just by reading, listening, that isn't enough. You have to take a rough note or an exam paper, like write everything. 2-3 times you write to learn by heart. Have a good day, children. Bye.